Okay. Oh, I see. I don't know why my bitrate's so low. Can we not up that somehow? I don't know. Okay, anyway. Oh, anyway, alright, so. Alright, let me turn this down. Okay, so. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. So, Dark Lady Lexy is Legacy of the Dragonborn, Special Edition, a Skyrim SC mod guide, based on Skyrim Visited Legendary Edition. So there's a lot of stuff here. Page 1, Introduction and Prerequisites. I'm gonna actually bring it up here. So I'm looking at what you guys are looking at. Guide is actually maintained is a constant state of flux. That is true. I see people on Discord, they update this stuff all the time. They're constantly working on updating it. Updated once a week, yeah. Nexus hosted guide is updated on Monday. Yeah, so this is the guide is designed for experienced modders. I don't know if this would be like my first foray into modding, but I don't think, I mean, people are super helpful, and it's pretty, the instructions that I've seen are pretty straightforward. So, I mean, I think, you know, if you have the time to devote to doing it, you know how to communicate any questions you have. It's pretty straightforward, so. Yeah, so, I mean, most any Skyrim mod list that you're going to follow takes a lot of data. So in this instance, yeah. Most any takes a lot of data. So in this case, there's 100 gig, not including the base Skyrim install. So, something to look forward to. Alright. So yeah, a big thing with these mod lists is making sure that you follow the instructions, like, pretty much as they're written. If you are more, you know, And then, like, once you get it set up, you could duplicate that mod organizer profile, and then tweak around with it a little bit if you wanted to. But for the first round of installation, you just really gotta get into it. So here on the guide, you got core mods, you got the tools that you're gonna install, optional mods, but I wouldn't first install through, I mean, everything. They are optional, but for your first install, your first attempt at installation, you want to just maybe afterwards, if there's some stuff that you're like, it's not really me, then you can go back in and be like, hey guys, I had this optional thing, how do I remove it in the Discord? And they'd be happy to help. So mods marked with HQ are for people with beefier systems. If you don't have, the 8 gigs of VRAM, you might not want to mess with that. Extracting BSA assets. So you're basically taking like the prepackaged mod and like tearing all the individual pieces of it out. It'd be like separating the things that come in your frozen dinner. Classic mods. There's some classic mods in here that still work with special edition, but you want to tweak. Some classic mods don't work, and you have to convert them in the creation kit. It's generally pretty easy. You open it in creation kit, you save it, bam. CAO, Cathedral Assets Optimizer, same deal. Some files you want to go in and update as you will. Okay, some mods you merge, patches and stuff, you just merge them into, and then some ESP files are actually, you could list them as ESL files so you wouldn't have a plugin conflict. So, there's a thing here, your game may appear to be broken. You can't really play the game until you finish the mod list. These people have set this up in a way that requires pretty much all of the mods to be working. Don't add or remove anything else before you complete the guide. You're gonna go through the entire list, install, and then open the game and be like, yes, it's playable, before you start to tweak with stuff. And then, like I said, you want to duplicate your mod organizer 2 profile, just so you don't completely break stuff. So you want to have creation kit and Skyrim special edition. I think I have the creation kit here. I probably don't. I probably deleted it. So let me re-download it. Oh, these are forums. I don't want forums. I want... What? The actual download link will be provided later on. Well, what are you doing then? Okay, then I'll wait. We'll wait. It's no big deal. Turn off Steam overlay. Sure. Load Steam. I have Steam loaded. Wait, why does this think this is my main display? Please hold. What? That's weird. Oh, okay, whatever. That's fine. Whatever. I don't even know what I was gonna do now. Let's get started. Oh, Steam over. I was gonna open Steam. Okay. That was the whole thing of what I was gonna do. Clicks. I think I already did this. Steam. And you go to settings. Where it says in-game. Yeah, nope. We turned it off. That's good. We do have Skyrim downloaded already, so update proofing Skyrim back to Steam, which I totally didn't close as soon as I did the other thing, so no big deal. Right click on Skyrim Special Edition, go to Properties, select the Updates tab. Only update this game when I launch it. What is the version? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. Skyrim now installed to a proper mod-friendly location, which it is. You need to install, you'll see this in the guide, you need to install Skyrim away from your program files. I have my Skyrim installed in a, I'm just going to show you guys this. I really wish I didn't, but I have a C Steam in my Steam whatever, so that's fine. That's probably not going to get me hacked or whatever. So we got to create Windows registry entries. So we'll hit play. It'll finish installing. They're going to detect my hardware. Not identified because it's awful. Options. Hit Ultra. Hit OK. So it says for best results, it should be set to your monitor's native resolution and aspect ratio. I think later in Bethany we'll fix it, I think. So I'm gonna just go ahead and follow along. Anti-aliasing, it says off. Full screen mode, yes. Click on OK to close and save the settings. Close the launcher, exit, cool beans. Yeah. Well, I don't have a proper mod list for Ellie for Uldrum, and I think it crashes way more. I crash it all the time. Plus, I mean, I gotta wait for you to, when you're done with your thing. That's when I'll do it. I'll go through a whole big thing to make it work. I'm really sad too because there's this new EMB that has like its own weather. It was just announced. I got it saved somewhere on my big list of crap that I have saved for Reddits. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to try it, and I might try it, like I might duplicate the profile afterwards or whatever, but I can't use it here, obviously. Oh yeah, it does say right here, these base settings will be further modified later in the prerequisites when we use Bethany, so. Yeah, I saw it, it's kind of like picturesque in that it, for SE, it's kind of like picturesque in that it comes with its own weather setup and stuff. I wanted to try it because it looked pretty. But I realized if I'm doing this mod list, I probably can't mess with it right now. Anyway. So creation kit, you can do stuff. Maybe that was it. Like I said, I don't remember the name of it. I saw it. A lot of times I'm on Reddit when I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, and I will just save, I'll just save a post, and I'll be like, oh, I'll look at it later. I have like 300 Reddit posts saved that I never get to look at. Oh yeah, Haze. Yep, Haze. That was it. Oh, I should. Oh, I do have it. Okay, Bethesda.net launcher. I do have it. For some reason, I thought I installed that in a different. Oh, maybe I did. Whatever. That's fine. wonder, I probably, tell you what I need to do. I need to just yoink and then also just yoink. We'll do that, I guess. I'm screwing with this now. I'm waiting for everything else to get done. Perfect. No, it's pretty neat. Like I watched a guy. There's a guy who's got a video series of installation for this mod pack, and it's actually pretty good. What is this? Just zoom it past. I don't want all that potential personal information showing. That's one thing I don't like about streaming with the modding, is that there's a potential for me to screw up and just like really show all of my crap, and I don't want that to happen. What was my password for this? Is this my password? It sure was. Okay. But yeah, like my plan is to like do the entirety of the modding stream, convert those into videos, and then play on that play on that profile. Oh, I think I have creation kit. Hey, buddy. Oh no, wait. Oh no, creation kit Skyrim failed to launch due to an unknown error. Yeah, I mean, just, that's perfect. Yeah, I like it. I went and ironed out the green screen this morning, so it would be a little bit more better. You can see it when I full screen it. You can see kind of some of the folds because I didn't do it right, but when it's small, it's better. Breakfast of Champions. Scan and repair, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I could see them. Script, nope. Don't, right? That's, I know for the other one. In the pop-up that appears, click yes. Okay. I know Phoenix Flavor, they said don't do that, so, because it's big, but maybe they need the scripts for this one. I don't know. So we're unzipping scripts. And I don't, you know, it's gonna be a lot of editing for sure. I gotta make sure that I'm not, oops, I'm not using too much space, and I don't end up videoing. This happens to me a lot. I don't end up videoing myself into not being able to mod. That would be very bad. Yes, this is taking forever. To check I mean, that's obviously where I go all the time, but that's like the go-to. This is the slowest. to post on Reddit, but I don't want to. I mean, honestly, this is going to be a really boring couple hours, and then I got to go do adult stuff. So. I'm pretty sure this mod list is like 600 mods or something. It's ridiculous. Your mom is a boring couple of hours. Is the music okay? I turned it down a lot just because I didn't want to mess with it. But I found an ambient playlist on Pretzel. That's what we went with. It's real chill. Holy, Pretzel is it's a streamer music thing that plays only non-copyrighted songs or whatever. And apparently, according to the nice. According to the setup for Pretzel, you're supposed to let their bot come in and like tell you what songs are playing as it goes through. But I think I blocked the bot. So, oh Lord, this is what I was afraid of. Is the ambient. The cool ambient from the flippin' heater. I might have to mute my mic or change my stuff here. Turn that down a smidge. Is that gonna work? Does that work at all? Oh my god. Oh, it's finally done. Also an open creation kit. Cool. Okay, close the creation kit program. That was easy. Cool beans. Thanks for nothing. A few additional edits need to be made. This is a typo. For creation kits ready to be used in the conversion process. Fortunately, we made things a little easier for you. Download this custom replacer file for creation kit custom any. Open a new tab. Extract the file to Steam Apps Commons Skyrim Special Edition. So download that from old Mega. Yeah, keep it. Close it. Let me drag this back over here so I'm not like just broadcasting my business to the world. And here we go. Yeah, I don't know how bad that background noise is, but that's how we go. Scripts archive in the data folder can remain in place after the script extraction. They cause no harm, have no additional effect on the game, or the creation kit may be saved anymore. Then why did I unzip them? Whatever. SSC creation kit fixes. Wait, I did this already, did I not? Oh no, I guess not. Now I have to open the creation kit again. Where is the creation kit though? Bethesda Net Launcher. Play. You can install this mod list with Wabbajack, but I feel like using the Wabbajack installer kind of takes something away from it. I want to install a mod list on my own first before I do it with Wabbajack. That way I can go in afterwards and like tweak it. Actually, you know what? There's a video on like the manual installation, but I don't think there's a video of the Wabbajack install. Oh, wait, is it? It might still be down. It might still be down. There was a problem with it. There was a problem with it. So they took the down. Let me see. Yeah, yesterday at 11:35 a.m., the Lexy's LotD list is currently down pending an update due to stability issues. Yeah. So there's a guy who did like a public fork of it, but yeah, they've taken it down. It's been down for like a week now. I'm not saying that it's Lexy's Legacy of the Dragonborn. So Legacy of the Dragonborn is a mod that in one of the cities, Solitude or Windhelm, puts in this big museum basically, and there's like voiced quest lines and stuff. There's a new guild that gets added, where you basically do these quests you're like a treasure hunter more or less. So like cool things in the game, the dragon claws, you get to open the door that otherwise are just junk. Like, why do I have these? It's got a lot of display cases, so you can like display your path through Skyrim, which I think is pretty neat. So it gives, I can do like a really sort of basic backstory of like, Ezreal, you belong in a museum. But yeah, it's a neat little add-on. Also, there's some stuff. What is this? I don't like that at all. There's some neat things with it that I'm not 100% sure I want to use, but I'm gonna use. I was gonna do my own mod list to do like super immersion, like so carry capacity is almost nothing, but then I have to include backpacks, and like I don't know enough about modding to do like compatibility patches. Otherwise, I would have a pretty dope role-playing immersion mod list. This one includes Frostfall, and I think so. Cold, whatever. Anyway, it's not important. Move the contents just distracting to your main Skyrim SC installation folder. So, open in new. I'm trying to check the thing. Make sure you have version 1.5.73 of the creation kit. Help about. Help about 1.5.73. Okay. It's not super difficult, Odin. I might try it. I mean, either way, I was either going to start with this or Phoenix Flavor for the intro, because it does a lot of your basic like core like game fixes. These guys have this down pat. I would know what I was looking for in that instance. So like the creation kit fixes and like SKSE fixes and like little tweaks to stop crashing. Yeah, it's a good start, and I don't know where I would like learn that on my own. But then once I get like a core, stable, enhanced version of the game, going through and making like a survival mod list, I think it'd be pretty neat. We'll see what happens when I get done with like the first couple steps here before I start really doing mods. Maybe I'll change it. I like Requiem. See, my thing is though, I want to play, when I play the game, I have a hotkey button on my Stream Deck that will open the console, do TM and close the console, so I have like no HUD, unless I need to get into, like if I'm talking to somebody, I'll turn it on just for the recording purposes so that my recording is easily edited to not have any sort of like gaps. So it's sort of a double-edged sword there, but like I like not having any idea what my health and stamina and stuff are. I asked about, and somebody said on the Discord that the Nexus version was always up to date compared to the website. They said it would be better to use it, so I used it. Also, I found a typo that I have to report later. But yeah, would the website be better? Because I had them both open. And then I asked in the Discord, I was like, I don't know which one I should be pulling from. I'm a typo. I'm God's little mistake. But yeah, so creation kit, get back on this. Creation kit is the right whatever thing, so we're good there. I have to build the whole mod list around it. Okay, I have WinRAR, that's fine. And WinRAR open 7-zip, so I'm not gonna SKSE, and that goes into special edition. Oh, I still need to. Okay, so why am I not logged in? Please don't ask for my stuff. Please just log me in. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I'm not too worried about like the typos and stuff. I wish that I was like super involved, but I kind of do the gist of it because I mean, that's how I roll. I am quote unquote God's little mistake. Okay, CK4 64 fixes release 2.7. Manual download. It's downloaded because I resubscribed, and then extract it to main Skyrim SE installation folder. Yeah, I was gonna do a video for the Wabbajack installation, but it's been down, and like I waited all last week for it to come back up, and it hasn't come back up. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it on the base game. So we're gonna extract all of these files here. I don't have the wherewithal to just show my files and stuff. I haven't set that up. So we just have to believe that I'm extracting things the way I'm supposed to, because it's over on a different screen. Okay, that's done. Close that. And now SKSE, install only the following files to the main, the DLL, the exe, and the Steam Loader DLL. Okay, so we'll download this. The current SE build, that's important to look at. You don't want the classic one if you're playing on special edition. We'll open that bad boy up. What has happened here? I was doing something. Oh god, how do I get? Okay, thank you. Whew, that was spooky. I was doing stuff to my monitors the other day. Like I was trying to like make them all one monitor. Turns out my smaller monitors are actually whatever that NVIDIA G-Sync compatible is. My big monitor isn't, so it didn't all work. It's pretty awful. Anyway, the DLL, the loader exe, and the Steam Loader.dll. So those are good, and I'm just going to drag them over, which will automatically extract them. And I can close this. Boop. Do not delete the main archive at this time. Cool, it's still in my downloads folder. We're Gucci. Do not install script files or SKSE at this time. These will be installed later as part of Setup for Mod Organizer 2 as a demonstration of how to install a mod from an archive. Neat. So we're learning some more stuff. I don't think I know how to do this. I might know how to do this under a different name, but I don't think I know how to do it. SKSE is absolutely essential. It extends the scripting capacity of the game to allow mods to do things that would not normally be doable in the base Skyrim engine. Yeah, I mean, like I think even when I delete all my mods, I still just run the game through SKSE. Just cause. So loot. Loot, I haven't used in a long time, but loot's pretty good. Open a new tab, close this, close it. No master list, code text indicates shutdown. I don't have MO2 open. I might need to download MO2. I don't know if we've gotten there yet. So open this up. So we're gonna click the loot installer. I'm gonna put the loot installer down here. Totally installed. Rickety old man eyes. Please. Yeah, and somehow when I was screwing with all of my screens, I made my middle screen my like primary. I don't know how to fix it. It's pretty terrible. So no, I'm not gonna put it in C program files because I made a whole modding tools folder. I'm gonna put it there. Hopefully that doesn't mess me up. But yeah, so I try normally when I run a bunch of mods, it's just a mess. My downloads folder is a mess. All of my actual installed downloads are a mess. I don't like it at all. So run loot from its installed location. If I just hit launch loot in the installer here, it should be fine. Sort the load order by pressing the icon featuring 3 lines over each other. This is in the top right corner. So hang on. This is loot. First time tips. This appears to be the first time you've run loot. Here's some tips. Click the 3 dots to open the menus, as well as messages, version numbers, CRCs, bash tags, suggestions. Cool. It's free, but you can whatever. That's also fine. So 3 lines over each other. This is the top right corner. I think this was what we're talking about. We'll click. So it's updating and parsing a master list. I don't have any mods installed, so yeah. Sorting made no changes to the load order, so that's cool. The guide requires the addition of new loot mod groups to properly sort the load order. Run loot. Locate and click on the options button on the top right corner. Okay, I'm not. Hang on. Let me scroll down here so that I can read and you guys can see. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Dots, open groups editor, click. In the add new group box, type merge patches. Click the plus button. Left click the late loaders node to select it. Oh God, now you're asking for a lot from me here. So, so this is, I guess, how loot is gonna search for things. This weird like decision tree. So it says to left click late loaders, which is right here. Click it, it's selected. We're gonna left click and drag a line from late loaders to the merge patches node that you created. Okay. Just way over here. How do I make this bigger? Because honestly, so here's late loaders and here's merge patches. So I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, this is sort of like Fusion, kind of. Wait, what? Click. Oh, there we go. And now it's green. Cool beans. Create a new group called NPC Retextures. Hit plus. Cool beans. Way over here. Where it goes. Connect merge patches to NPC Retextures. Cool beans. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna click you. I'm gonna drag you down. I'm gonna click you. I'm gonna drag you down. Cool. Create a new group called Conflict Resolution. Instead of the plus. Oh, I see. Connect NPC retextures to conflict resolution. I'm seeing a pattern. All right. Connect conflict resolution to leveled list modifiers, which is way over here. Oh dear Lord, I should have went up. I don't think it's gonna matter. We will try it. And then conflict resolution should turn gray. Dope. That's fine. Create a new group called Arthmore's Villages. Low priority overrides, which is here, to Arthmore's Villages. So it's going to look like this, I think, based on skimming. We're going to connect low priority, it's going to turn green, and then we're going to connect it back up to high priority, so it, you know, and it turns gray. Yep. Verify all the newly added groups are showing as gray. Yes. Press apply to exit this interface. Bingo, bango, bongo. Placement of groups in relation to each other in loot can vary somewhat. So long as the arrows are connecting, okay, if I would have read that, I wouldn't have freaked out about the up and down thing. As long as the arrows are connecting the proper nodes, the arrows pointing in the proper direction, I said it was correct, so we're good there. So Mater Smash. Now this is, I think like the spiritual successor to Rybash. And I never really used a lot of Rybash because it was scary back in the Requiem days. But I think, you know, it's just for making like merge patches and things. Tool that generates conflict resolution patches. Yeah, yep. If I just read. Alright, so we're going to open that up. We're going to download Mater Smash Hotfix 2. What is that? Mater? Oh, Mater is the red guy and he smashes because he's the Hulk. Perhaps? I don't know. Manual download. Ready, set, go. Okay. It doesn't say what to do with it, so we're just gonna download it for now. Actually, I would tell you what I'm gonna do with it. I know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna extract all to my tools folder I made so I don't get Mater smash, because it's very easy for me to lose a file or delete something in a fit. I'm just like, I don't have any room. Shift delete, and then it's gone forever, and I feel like an idiot. Okay, Xedit. We'll do the same deal. Close this. Open a new tab. We need main files SSE edit 403. Yeah, SSE edit is actually like the successor to Xedit, I believe. It's like some updates from the last time I was like really into Track 2. I'll go look at my terrible file setup. I'm gonna close loot. I've 100,000% spent more time modding Skyrim, and I haven't even like special edition. I have 61 hours in, so like I don't even test the mods that I do. I just spend a week, 2 or 3 hours a day installing a mod list. I will dick around in it for 6 hours tops, and then I uninstall Skyrim completely and redo it. It's ridiculous. And then like regular Skyrim, not like Oldrim or whatever. Library. I have 160 hours. So altogether, I only have 221 hours in this game. And I guarantee you, I've got 3 times that in modding, mainly because I'm dumb. Okay. Open Xedit from its installed location. Oldrim, yeah, it's because like Skyrim Legendary Edition is like the original game that came out, and it's regular Skyrim, and then Legendary Edition is all the mods to it or whatever, and then Skyrim Special Edition is like bundled, yeah, so it's Special Edition, and then like Oldrim, LE or SE, like however you want to say it. Open, so I just open regular SSE edit. Hello. Why does my mouse suck? Please don't open 6. Okay, cool. Okay, yep, okay. Thank you. Okay, alright. I'm gonna have to open up far right screen here real quick for a second. Hypothetically. Display capture at existing far right screen. Probably. I mean, to be fair, I've never even beaten the game. I've never beaten vanilla Skyrim. I've never just sat down and played the game, start to finish. It took me like 12 years to beat Fallout 3. So, I don't know that I'll ever actually play it, but it's a great game. So anyway, open the plugin selection screen, click OK. I don't know why I think that it's, I don't know why I think that it's somehow not good enough on its own, because it's a great game. So I don't know why I think that, but whatever. Background loader finish. Done building and saving reference info. Background loader to building and saving reference info. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, here it goes. Doing update done guide. Hearthfire and Dragonborn. It's fun. It's a fun game. But I'm just like, oh, it'd be cool if I got thirsty. And then I'm like, no, it wouldn't be cool. And then I have to be like, oh, it'd be cool if I could shoot arrows that exploded in lightning. And then I'm like, oh no, I broke it. I think my video series is gonna be like, I'm just looking for the correct package of mods that will let those videos like really shine as like a cinematic thing. Cause I got the shooting of it done. I need to find a good camera mod. the way I turn off the UI during dialogue is really good. Background loader finished. Okay. But I want to find the mods that will help enhance like the ability to tell the story through the game. Anyway, right click on any plugin shown. I will choose update.esm. In the right menu, select other options. In that window that appears. Crashland. Legendary Edition, Crashland. Allow, right click on other options. Uncheck simple records, land, navi, navim, cell, world. Oh, I see it. Okay. Click OK. Exit it. And now we'll go back to far left screen. Perfect. Hey, it's me. Okay. Next, it will create a cache folder which can be found in MO2 override located. It is recommended to create a mod of this, and having it active in the left pane will help speed up SSE edit load times. Right clicking on it. Well, Lexy, I don't know if you're still here. Am I supposed to already have Mod Organizer 2 downloaded? Or do we get there? Because I mean, I haven't had to open it up yet. I don't do it right, Odin. I don't do it right. I don't have the time. It takes me a week just to download all the mods that I want. It's even worse now that I'm streaming. I got to talk my way through it. So CAO. This I need to download. Oh, just regular old. What about NIF? Whatever. The new like version. Not the new version, but the different version of this. NIF. Whatever. Info. Special instructions. Download these pre-made profiles. Extract the contents to the. Oh, I've been here too. I've been here as well. Download those. Okay. Always make a backup. Okay, so this I want to get there. That's for users. Okay. Yeah, because I purged everything. I deleted all of my stuff for Skyrim, and I was like, I don't know if I need. I asked in the Discord too. I was like, does the guide say, do I need to download Skyrim again? Because I'll do it, but I don't know. Should I wait? I don't want to get ahead of the guide. And they're like, did you read the guide? And I was like, no, not yet. I wanted to do it on stream. CAO. Okay, so that's good. Modding tools, CAO. Extract the contents to CAO profiles. So don't start with me right now. WinRAR. Okay. Those over there. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. And then Rybash. Oh, okay, so apparently I thought Made or Smash was like the evolution, but we're gonna grab this too. So that's cool. What is this? Standalone executable. Manual download. I love my downloads folder at the end of a modding spree. I'm like drugs. I'm just like, I open my downloads folder and I just like stare in horror like, what have I done? Because it's just like 70 gigs of random crap that's been opened and gutted, and I'm like, do I need any of this? I don't know if I need any of this. Download the file manually, check the kinds of file, location of your choice. I'm gonna put this. Okay. You know, I was like, I don't need 7-zip because WinRAR does it, but like WinRAR is such a catty roommate. So I was like, hey bro, you gonna pay for me? I was like, no. I'm not. Because you're free. Whatever Mopey is. We're just gonna drag this whole mamma jamma over to the tools. Close it. Good to go. Special instructions. Download file manually. Extract the content. Did that already. Windows 10. Oh, I don't need that. I'm a Windows 10 baby. Oh, yes. Okay. Yep, I did that too. Is it an name for Skyrim? Okay. Z edit. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I just work here, dude. All right. Z edit alpha version 0.6.5 portable x64 7-zip. BU. Tool is similar to SSE edit. Pay attention to special installation instructions. Okay, so yes. So we will make a folder for Z edit. So for the record, my modding tools, and I know this folder says Vanilla Plus, is just because I'm stupid and thought I was going to do Vanilla Plus. So I've got Cathedral Assets Optimizer, Loot, Mater Smash. This is actually for Bash, SSE edit, and Z edit. And we're not done with the tools. So a lot of tools involved in Skyrim modding. This is going to be a fun edit. 2-hour chunks of video, trying to make it logical for people to like. Wait, what the hell is he doing? Why is he now doing this over here with this, that, and the other thing? It's okay. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Close. Okay. So Z-edit is in there. So this is one thing in this mod list that I'm actually excited for is experience. I think that the way Skyrim handles experience is iffy in that, I mean, I get it, but I don't like it. So using like an actual RPG system of experience, like do a quest, get experience, is good. And also, as far as like the immersion, like I want the immersion. I don't want to be able to, I don't think you should be able to walk into Bleak Falls Barrow at level 3 or whatever and just like start kicking butt. I don't think that should be how it works. Experience patcher, extract it into the modules subdirectory of Z-edit. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that folder, open modules, manually download. So that's one of the cool things I like. This we do modules. What? Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Lexy. I appreciate that. Also, I clearly don't have the things tweaked in the way that, because it's got the cool Skyrim sound, but then it also has that shrieking beep in my ear. So there's definitely some things to work on as far as my stream. Okay, experience mod. No dragon. What? No dragon LODs. I don't know what that means. I'm probably not, you know, some of it I'm not meant to know, you know, but like, don't you, isn't the LotD like being able to see it far away or whatever, and then you want to be able to see the dragons far away? Isn't that what you want? That's what I want. Any hoozle. Okay. This is weird. This is the first time I've ever seen, for some reason, all of these files are in blue. Oh. Okay, well, that's fixed. No dragon lords, just subdirectory. NPC enchant fix. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna get some coffee. Odin, I appreciate that. That was the hottest coffee I have ever put in my mouth. And I'm pretty sure I peed a little. Download, like I drank it and it scalded me. And I peed a little. I think. I'm not sure. We'll get to that. That's a zip file. That's weird. That's a regular zip. What's going on here? Enchant fix. That's going in. Nope. I don't need the JavaScript. Alright. Close. You don't clip things, Tyler. You sure don't. You just don't. There's no need for anybody to see that. That's going to be edited out. It's not on. Right now, it's on Facebook, Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch. All right, yeah. I'll be online for a little bit all week, chipping away at this massive, awesome list. So, peace out, buddy. If I was smart, I'd have a bot command to auto clip, but I'm not. I'm a new little baby streamer. The TFT set 3 comes out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to play it at all. If there's a God in heaven, I won't. In the modules, disables the opposite gender animation flag on all affected NPCs. Asus. Yeah, I suspect. Yeah, I think it comes out on the 10th. Yeah, I think it comes out on the 10th. Yeah. Yeah, it's long. And that's another reason I want to do it manually, is because I feel like every time you go through somebody's stuff like this, you definitely learn something. Like, I've been doing this for a while, but you learn something, even if it's not super. The encounter. See, and I'm worried about that too. We'll see. I'm interested in doing this mod list specifically because, like, with the way I play with the UI off, and like I said, I've never really played Skyrim, so it's not like I really know, but like stumbling into an area that I would think would be low level and it's not low level at all, and just getting my ass handed to me on these like one dead is dead super hardcore playthroughs that I do with no health showing. I think it'll be interesting. The de-leveling or whatever. I think, I wanted to do as much of it as core to the experience as possible. It's my own fault that I play like an idiot. Who's she selling counters? Okay. Khajiit ears show the ears on my helmets. Okay. I really wish there was a mod that gave you some sort of secondary notification of like low health. I know there's like the heartbeats, and maybe I can tweak around with that to make the heartbeats start earlier or something. But it just, I don't like the concept of a health bar when I'm trying to be like super into it. Like, that's one thing in like first person shooters where like the screen gets dimmer or whatever, like you know you're dying. That's pretty neat. So, Khajiit, your helmet thing, modules, cool. Z-edit Patcher's Warehouse. Let's go to the modules, just random patchers, okay. Let's go, spell absorb fix, visual transfer, and water damage. Potions, hang on, what potions weights? That, because right now, spell absorb, okay. Lexy, I don't know how much attention you're paying to my rambling, but I don't know if you know about this. Maybe we'll just have to ask somebody somewhere. But like, so for this like immersive malarkey that I'm doing, I try to keep only 3 potions on my person at any given time. Just because like how many potions are you reliably going to be carrying in a backpack that aren't going to like smash up? 3 or 4 maybe. I guess I'll just have to manually. That's what sucks, is I like a lot of this stuff requires me to manually spell absorb, water damage, and visual transfer. I was gonna say if like potion weights like were more realistic or whatever, but I don't think it's worth trying to dick around with. Boop. That's a big truck. Spell absorb, water damage. I really ought to, visual transfer, I really ought to set something up so that it'll jump between screens in the stream. Maybe I'll do that today for tomorrow. So when I'm installing stuff, it's not. Okay, these I have all of already. These I definitely have all of. 19. I mean, I downloaded these all the way down to like 2013. Yeah, I have every one on this list because I had some weird crashes. So those are good. Okay, here we go. Mod Organizer 2. By Tannen. Must be installed in portable mode. The script relinker functionality of Z-Edit requires this management method to complete its work. No workarounds for this requirement. I like how they're like these videos. Are these the Phoenix fella? Is that him? Oh no, this is the actual. Okay, I don't think we need. Nope. Okay. Root directory where you saw a new folder. Recognizable. Okay. Mod Organizer 2 archive. Yeah, download. Okay, so in here, I'm gonna go back all the way up to tools, and we're gonna new, and we're gonna folder mo2, and we're gonna extract all these bad boys to that folder. I try to do as little as possible here because I didn't want to like overdo something. So run Mod Organizer 2 if you desire. I don't want to create a desktop shortcut. I don't ever really see those. Anyway, Mod Organizer, open up. I make a desktop, I pin it to my toolbar. So portable, select portable, boop. The next window that appears, Skyrim Special Edition, boop. Do I want a tutorial? It's in C. There's a folder for like modding, and it's in that folder. So like it's out of program files completely. So I mean, it's not like necessarily like CMO2, but is that what you're saying? It should be like just right smack at the top. I guess I could drag that out. Let me drag this out then. Copy. Okay, let me do this. I have set that up as suggested. I will delete the MO2 folder out of modding tools. Hello. There we go. So now, there we go. All right. Yes. Okay, done and done. Connect to Nexus. That I'm familiar with. Oh, I'm already connected. Well, thanks, mod organizer. Ba-doop-ba-doop-doo. There's a typo. I should be making notes. Style. What? Hang on. Are you kidding me right now? Cool. So it's dark mode. So now I have mod organizer 2. Hooray! Anyway. Base profile creation. Oh, you know what the problem is? Right now, yeah, I'll do that for tomorrow. Because honestly, like, the only reason I was using Restream was to stream to Facebook because they have some weird discovery stuff. And then, yeah, I wanted to stream in 720 because then I can record in 720. So. Oh, yeah, try YouTube. I don't. Eternal error. If you just look for Watch Saga on YouTube, I didn't check it, but the stream should be live. Or Mixer. One of the two. Using default profile, vanilla profile needs to be created to service working game baseline and for troubleshooting purposes. Locate and press the configure profiles button. Let's scroll down. There's gotta be a better way to do this too. Oh, there is a better way to do this. I'm a damn fool. Let me see. Capture. Awesome. Anyway, so yes. So create vanilla Skyrim SE. Sure that's unchecked. Okay. I should be able to see you on YouTube too since I've got the Restream OBS going. Use profile specific game any files is checked. That is correct. Click on the highlight default and remove. Sure. This might, Lexy, I don't know if you're still here or not, but this might be a thing. You can't remove the default while you're still on the default. So you gotta close it, change the profile, then reopen profile and remove. Yeah. All right. Oh, you can't. Ugh, that's not working. I thought it would work. Yeah, this is good though. I'm learning some stuff about what I want to be showing shit because right now it's kind of iffy. Anyway, vanilla Skyrim SE appears as a selected profile. This is true. So setting up base tools for MO2. The last major step is to set up some of the previous installed. Special. So Xedit, Zedit, Mater Smash, Ride Bash, and SKSE. We'll probably get to that because these are just the tools. Oh, I see. I'm dumb. See, yeah, it's already found. Loot creation kit. Okay, all right. You just gotta read, Ian. You just gotta read. Okay, so the executables button. press plus, which is the add executable, add from file. I mean, it's not a big deal. People figure it out. I'm just saying. Okay, add from file. There, I need to go to my modding folder, to my tools folder. It says e-edit. Do you have, okay, you do have auto quick clean. Okay. Open. No optional checkboxes. Hey Odin, I think I see you watching on YouTube. Is it better? I don't know if I'll see your comment, to be perfectly honest. I don't know how this works. It says I'm connected to 5 something or others. Oh, my stream, or my Discord. That's funny. Anyway, SSE edit. Apply. In there, okay. Oh, I probably could have left this open, huh? Add from files to do auto quick clean. Nice. Good stuff, Maynard. Title. I'm just gonna SSE edit to clean. And do no arguments for any of them. Okay. So we'll add another one. Up one. We'll do Mater Smash. Apply. We'll add another one. We'll do Rybash. It's very important I do these in order for some reason. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've said this like 4 times already. You want to follow the guide pretty much to the letter, but when you're just doing a list, it's not necessarily the end of the world. Z edit. Yeah, I've only got till about 12:30 because I got like big boy adult stuff I have to do, but I'll be live the rest of the week starting at 9, I think. Oh, you can't see me anymore. That's not good. I'm too pretty to die. So 9-ish. Okay. Okay. Good. Initial mod ordering. So now I have in this drop down. You can't see the fucking drop down? Are you kidding? It's pointless. Get out of here. So in this drop down, I now have SKSE. I have Skyrim Special Edition. I have directly to the launcher, the creation kit loot. I don't know what this is for. Probably don't need it. SSE edit, auto quick clean, Mater Smash, Rybash, and Z edit. Perfect. Do not put, we'll see, load gen in here, whatever it's called. Anyway, Dindalod, whatever it's called. Again, doesn't matter. Initial text will say do C, we'll place them in incorrect order. In the left pane, drag and drop the 3. I gotta put this back up. Drag and drop the 3 DLC files into the following order, top to bottom. I think you guys can see this. Dawnguard, Hearthfire's Dragonborn. Sure. Sure. Easy peasy. Later on, it's going to do see is correct. Needs to be correctly sorted. From the drop down executables list, right side above the plugins list. Select loot. I gotta figure out a magical plan for this because this is just not my day. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try a thing. I don't know if that'll help or not. We'll see. Press the run button for loot. Once loot has finished loading, locate the sort button in the top right corner and click on it. Oh yeah. That's sorting. Loot will automatically download any updates to its master list. It will then complete compare the files it sees, which is only the DLC, to the master list files and sort them into a proper order. There are ITMs and deleted references in these files. See notes below for the explanation of these two terms. ITM records, deleted references, deleted add meshes. Okay, close loot. Alright, click apply. I don't see an apply button. Am I the dumb? I may be the dumb. Plugins, filters. That's okay. So you just open it and it runs. Like as soon as you do it, it automatically applies. Okay. I was like, I know once upon a time it had a button. Once upon a time you had to manually bring the master list over. Oh, if no changes are made, the apply button may not appear. This is normal, no concern. I wonder how many times in this next week I'm going to be like, if I only read. So run loot through mod organizer, cool beans, sort the load order through loot, cool beans. So you do it one more time when you're at the end. But yeah, loot is always good. I'm talking to the people. Loot is always good for, you know, when you get done. DLC in the right pane, should match the order of the DLC files in the left pane. Idiot check, I like that. Skyrim, update Dawnguard, Hearthfire, Dragonborn. Cool. Alright, at this point we've installed and set up Mod Organizer 2 to work with all of the required tools and to load a vanilla profile. You now have the ability to load Skyrim SE with a single click, which can be useful for troubleshooting, but isn't much good for playing a modded game. The next thing to do then is create a new profile where we reinstall all of the mods. A few things to note. Create a new profile. It will create new copies of Skyrim NE and Skyrim Prefs NE for use by that profile and that profile only. If when you make changes to these files, we make changes to the profiles. Yeah, that's happened to me before. I didn't check the little box that I needed to check. I made a duplicate of my profile to make tweaks or whatever. Yeah. You recall that in the SKSE installation earlier, we only installed 3 files directly to the Skyrim main directory. We did not install all the scripting files. We'll be using this to show how to install a mod from an archive, which will be a needed skill for a small number of mods to be installed later. Loot will tell you that when you open Loot Up. It'll say, hey, I don't know if you installed SKSE right, which you didn't because you weren't supposed to, because we're learning. Okay, so we don't have a profile for the mod list. So based on the knowledge that we have as upstanding individuals in the modding scene, I'm going to create a new profile in Mod Organizer 2. It's going to be called Legacy of the Dragonborn Special Edition. Props. Props for the or another name you're choosing. It's not necessarily the end of the world. I think that's nice of you to have done. So we're gonna swap over to that, I assume. Close. Because maybe people want to just call it, you know, whatever they want to call it. Ensure the new created legacy profile is selected at the top left. Yep, we did that. In the MO toolbar, select and locate the install a new mod from archive button will look like a file folder. Don't you worry, I will find it. Nope. Yeah, sort of. The disk, I don't know why they gotta change the weird things and update it. Okay, click. Now we get to the location of the SKSE file downloaded earlier, which will be in my downloads section, which I'm not showing you guys because I'm smart. Okay, SKSE, click. Just click the whole downloaded thing. Yep, click on open. In the next window, replace the text if any appears with SKSE scripts. So the name here is SKSE. Nice. Thanks, Restream.io. I don't know if you guys see that, but it says you've received 100 messages today with the Restream chat. So that's nice. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I get for changing things up. Okay, it doesn't let me. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, shut up. I don't need the guide. SKSE scripts. So that's what will show up on the left when you install it. You hit OK. It doesn't say. Okay. There's the tutorial. Ian, if you only read it to help with understanding the following instructions. In the file tree, navigate to the data folder inside the archive. Right click on data, set to add directory, that makes sense. Green looks good, will appear in the bottom of the window. You can see it? Yeah, you can see it. You've done this correctly, hit OK, bada bing. It's doing its thing. Now I have SKSE scripts in the left pane, empty checkbox. It has been installed, sorry for the clap, but not activated. So we don't have the version or anything. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of extra work. Okay. This is for the so right click the thing, go to information, categories. It is a utility. Might as well, you know what I'm saying? I guess might as well. For Nexus info, what is the SKSE version? Son of a biscuit. It is 2.0.17. 2.0.17, and the mod ID will be -1 so that it doesn't try to keep looking for Nexus updates. Close. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Coolest of beans. Okay, notice, in addition to the files installed by given mod, all file trees will also show a meta any file that is added by MO2, generated used by mod organizer. Just leave it alone. Any mod directly downloaded by mod organizer 2 will have one or more of the data fields filled in automatically based on the Nexus server provided information. So you can change it, but when you download it, if somebody were to upload their mod and say this is a clothing mod, it will, Nexus will flag that, mod organizer 2 will read that, it will be listed as a clothing mod. If it turns out it's a weapon mod, you can fix that if you want it to look, you know, in the categories correctly. So the scripts are installed but are not yet active, so the game will not see them. So you activate mods by clicking the check mark. That's it. So for every other mod that we install here, we're just going to activate it when we're done. Lexy, I don't know if you have ever seen this being an issue. Sometimes the archives... Wait. Am I dumb? Did I used to have this set up? I think I used to have this set up the other way. But anyway, sometimes the archives aren't checked. Something doesn't automatically check. We'll see. It doesn't matter. Don't listen to me. I don't. The files inside the SKE scripts folder are now visible to Mod Organizer 2, and when you launch, they will act as if they're in the. So this is what Mod Organizer 2 does: is it creates a separate container for all of your mods that will inject those mods into the game installation folder when it's time to run the game, without actually making you go through, like, so it's compartmentalized so that you can tweak stuff around. So you need to verify that SKSE is correct. So we will now run Skyrim. Oh, using SKSE, not using, right? Yeah. So I'm a silly Billy. So it's loading up here. You will only be able to see a tiny portion of it because I'm busy. So, and it's a good thing too, you don't see the Skyrim updates, the Creation Club crap is still in here. Why do I have a... Alright. So open the console up. I love the console, and we're gonna do get SKSE version. And it's gonna tell me 2.0.17, and that's what we want. Exit Skyrim. We're gonna QQQ. SKSE is awesome like that. Do not continue past this point unless you are certain that it's correctly installed. It is, we just did it, that's fine. So, to make some of the processes easier when we get to merging plugins, late in the guide, the order has created a plugin for MO2 that will hide unneeded mod plugins after merge creation. Wait, what? A plugin for MO2 that will hide unneeded mod plugins after merge creation. So like, does it hide it from your MO2 list? Huh. Okay, yeah, we'll explain it later. Merge plugins hide. Boop. So we're going to download. We're going to download the zip. We're going to open the zip. We're going to extract the zip. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and put this into my modding folder. I'm just going to extract it there. Bingo, bongo. Buy one, get one. It will move the plugin merge via Z merge to MO2 optional folder. Oh, I see. For some reason I was thinking like when you're installing like a patch or whatever and it's like, it's the same name, do you want to replace or merge? I thought that's what I was talking about. I didn't realize Z merge. I forgot about Z merge. So extract all file to the plugin. Oh, read Ian to the plugins folder inside your mod organizer 2. It's not the end of the world. Like I know where it's at. It's not like it's hiding from me. So we're just gonna go ahead and move these files. I'm going to close all this. I'm going to pin to my taskbar. I'm going to close it. I'm going to open it. I'm going to go to the plugins tab. Oh, the settings button. Plugins tab. Scroll down the list until you see merge plugins hide. And it's alphabetical. In case you're wondering, merge plugins hide, click on it. Right pane in the window, change hide type to optional. Which is something you can do. Okay, so to do it, it's not like a drop down or anything. You double click and you can just type in optional. Okay. And then click OK. And now I just want to double check and make sure that that's still okay. So it did hold. It still says optional. Okay. This change to setup alters how the plugins will be hidden from the virtual file system of MO2. Plugin will change the extension of the file to MO hidden, which is change the optional plugins to create a new folder. Okay, so it'll put all the plugins. Okay. Cleaning the Bethesda ESM files. Cool beans. And we are almost, so I'm probably going to finish the stream after the first page and we'll just jump into the next step tomorrow. And we'll try to do more than one step a day. I just got started super late today because I had a bunch of Monday morning adult things to do. Make sure both versions of the Xedit executables, which is SSE edit and SSE quick clean, are installed, which they are. So we want to completely clean up the base game before we start throwing a bunch of seasoning on there. I'm gonna make sure our fish is clean before our lemon pepper is added. Okay, Bethesda, like a number of modders have created unintended duplication of records in their DLC files. I really want to do like a mini documentary about Bethesda and how they like keep putting out these games that are huge and broken, and like the philosophy behind, oh well, you know, the people will fix it, because this is like the 5th or 6th time. All right, deleted records. So like when the game gets to a record that it expects to be there that has been deleted, they can cause crash to desktop errors. So we'll clean those out. The below process is universal. So they're not gonna show you, they're gonna go through this again in the guide and tell you how to do it. Once you've cleaned a mod, you should know how to clean a mod or be able to come back here to see it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Skyrim Special Edition data. We're going to create some backups for these files. So what I have in my modding folder, I have a backups folder just for this sort of deal here. So we're gonna control click update, Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn. We're gonna control C. I'm gonna paste them in again. I know you can't see it, but I'm talking you through it. You just have to believe I'm doing it. So those are done. The game files contain ITM and UDR records and require cleaning. So MO2 is open. Oh, you can sort of see it. Doesn't matter. From the drop-down executable menu, select auto quick clean. Press run. Bam. So it's going to open up. We're going to make this big so you can see all of it, because it's important to me that you see all of it. Or as most of it as possible. Personally, I don't do this part. I clean direct and leave in the data folder. Like the duplicates, yeah. Oh yeah. So check the box next to update and no other files. So when you do this, you want to start with update, and then I believe, yeah. So you start with update. Once that's done, you close it, you reopen it. Then you go down to Dawnguard, you close it, reopen it. You go down to Hearthfire, you close it, reopen it. You go down to Dragonborn. When you do that, like when you click on, like I'm just showing you. When you click on Hearthfire, it's gonna click on update because that's its master. It's gonna, so you need to start with the update, the base file, before you do any other one. So no big deal. But you check the box, hit OK. It's gonna run and do a bunch of stuff. It's going to say it's applying the filter that it's using to go through and clean. Like I said, this will take a minute, and it'll get even longer as time goes on. Like the more mods you add in there, then when you have to clean one that's way down in the thing, it's going to take even longer. So it's fine. And you'll see it. It'll update you every now and then. It'll say that it's still applying the filters and stuff. It's going to go ahead and re-shrink this down for MO2. So we'll do this 3 or 4 times, however many times, and then we'll come back to it later. This is something you do a lot. And I don't know that this has anything to do, like, I think it's just a process, you know. Having a boss computer is not going to change how long this takes. It's going to take, you know, anywhere from 1 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes every time. That's one thing about Skyrim modding that I learned is I kept advancing, like, the coolness of my computer. Like, I kept upgrading all the parts and stuff, and a lot of things that I thought would be better didn't get better. They're not better. They're not any better. Like running a super high EMB on my old, what I have, like a 970, I think, like 3 gigs of VRAM, 935, 87, I don't know, was just as chunky as it is on my 2080. Like, there's only so much you can do with a 9-year-old game. But there's some things, some facets of it that you just sort of get used to. Cleaning is one of them. And these are by far going to take the longest because they're the biggest files. It's the base game and then all of the expansions. So it's the thing we're just going to wait out. Much more. How deep do we get in here? Okay, it's not super crazy. Now, Lexy, while you're in here, I was wondering, because I have a 1440, I mean, I'll probably get to it. It'll probably be an Ian read the manual thing, but I have a 1440p monitor, but because I'm streaming and I'm recording, I try to keep things to 1080, just so that there's less stress on. I've noticed that if I'm running in 1440, I've got my EMB going, I'm recording and stuff, like I'll drop down to like 35, 40 frames when I shouldn't be. So like having a 1440p monitor and running Skyrim in 1440p in the thing, I can still go into Bethany and change it, or Bethany, whatever, and change it to run at 1080p, right? Like I haven't completely screwed myself over because I want to run the guide at 1080p. My eyes don't see any difference. I guess my question is, it's not going to kill me to run it in 1080 on a 1440p monitor, because I can run it on a 1080 monitor. I guess I have the two. I don't know, whatever. Just talking. So it's giving me an update now that it's done identical to master records, the ITMs. So now it's doing the UDRs, I believe. Okay, yeah. That was the thing. Like, I don't think my eyeballs get enough out of it in 1440 for the performance hit. So I was like, meh. So here's an interesting thing while we're waiting on filtering. As a note here, do not attempt to clean Skyrim ESM. This will result in a corrupted file, as it will be compared to itself and all records would be deleted. So essentially when it's going through and like what it's clean, like identical to master records or whatever, so the master for all of these DLC files would be Skyrim. So it's like referencing things in the DLC based on the base game, and then, you know, the things that aren't there or whatever it's cleaning out. So if you're trying to clean Skyrim, it has nothing to compare it to, nothing to compare it against, so it tries to compare it to itself, and then it's like, oh, this is here and it's not there. Yeah, I saw that. And then I was going to install the plus version of the guide, but I guess right now, like, the guide is down, the Wabbajack is down, like I guess a bunch of stuff just updated recently, which caused some chaos. So that's why I was like, well, I'll just do the base, because like part of me was like, yeah, I want to get 4K textures and 16K mountains and but like I don't think it's necessary. I would much rather have a stable 60 frames per second stable gameplay experience. Yeah, he posted on Discord that he was he had some surprise coming. I think that might be it. He said soon TM. Okay, so I say a filter has been applied. The tree view contents is fossilized. Want to adjust structure to changes? Please remove or reapply the filter if necessary. So it says your background loader is finished, which means that we have completed. Wait, no, yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, quick clean mode finished. Hang on 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, so quick clean mode has been finished. And we, for right now, the only reason, the only way to close Xedit is to just completely close it for some reason. We're just gonna reopen it. And we'll do Dawnguard next. Hit OK. We'll see anyway. I don't know. Shower's gonna run. I'm right behind, so it might be loud. These shouldn't take as long. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do the cleaning, and then I'll probably call it, and then I'll do some tweaks to the actual setup, because one thing I need to do for sure is have a way to have the guide available on screen with the stuff that I'm working on. So like maybe even do something like this. Put the guide visible. I need to like watch. I don't know. So the guide is visible, but then also having some information over here. Although my fat head is in the way right now. That's just stuff to work on. Quick clean mode finished is now finished for Dawnguard, so we will close. We will rerun. Click on Hearthfire. Click go. Yeah, because I need to find a best of both worlds setup here. Quick clean mode finished. Perfect. Can we shrink this to fit? That's nice. That works. Anyway, run. This is always it's always a trial and error sort of deal. You never really know how it's going to work till you're doing it. And that one was super fast, Dragonborn. So, okay, quick clean mode finished, background loader finished. So I think, yeah, like I said, that's where we'll stop for today, and I can do some tweaks to the setup here so that it's, you know, better, easier to follow along and stuff. So we will stop right here and move on with the rest of the stuff tomorrow. It's sort of, you can sort of hear it. I can hear it, so you can probably hear it really well because it's behind me actually. Anyway, so thanks for swinging by, Lexy. That's really cool of you to step in. Like I said, I'll probably be doing this for like the rest of the week, so if you ever get bored and wanna comment, I'll make some notes and put them in Discord about the typos I saw in the Nexus thing. Let's do that then. I'm gonna set up for tomorrow.